Lisa Lopez coming to you from AskLisaLopez.com, and on today's live broadcast we are going to be talking about understanding your brand. So this is a 5-part series, guys. So for those that may not have seen my live yesterday, go over, it's just a couple of posts down on my Facebook wall. Go over and check that out now, because over the next 5 days, well, today, tomorrow, and then going into Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the 5 simple steps to automating your business online. So the first step today is understanding your brand. And so I'll go through the steps, what we're going to be covering over the next 5 days. So understanding your brand, understanding your platform, providing outstanding content, understanding your main funnel, and the follow-up. So we're on day number 1 today, which is understanding your brand. So your brand is going to evolve over time, okay? As you grow and your story grows, your brand will naturally grow with you. Hey, Bri. Connection's weak. Hey, I just had engineers out, and they obviously haven't fixed my internet, so I'm going to have to phone them up again today because this connection is weak. See if we can get it back on. Okay, I'm just going to roll with it because hopefully you guys can see me. I can't actually see who's on. So today is understanding your brand. So your brand will evolve over time, okay? As you grow as a person, as your business grows as a business, your story is also going to grow. So your story is not going to be the same as it is today 1 year from now, okay? So your brand will naturally evolve as you keep going through the motions of building your business. I've got 2 people on. I hope you guys can see me. If you can you just drop me a comment, someone? Hey Bri, can you drop me a comment and let me know if you can see me okay, Bri, please? Blurry. Okay, it's probably come back on now. So your story is going to change. As your story changes, your brand will evolve. You will evolve as a person as well. It's an amazing... Hey, Steve, great to see you here. So you don't have to get your brand concrete from the start, okay? Too many people get hung up on getting it perfect before they launch into the arena, okay? And it don't have to be perfect. We like to put it like this. It hasn't got to be perfect. If you're one of those people that everything has to be perfect before you can get started, you are going to get left behind. You're going to get left behind from those people that haven't got, who are not hung up on getting it perfect. They just want to get it out into the marketplace, and they can adapt it later. You know, you can go back in and sharpen it up later. Okay, so you don't have to get it perfect, guys. That's one thing for all those perfectionists out there. I'm a bit of a perfectionist myself, but I had to learn this as well. It hasn't got to be perfect. You've just got to get it started. And if you just get it started, you are already ahead of the people who are trying to dot the I's and cross the T's, you know. I mean, if you go over to my blog, I've probably got numerous spelling mistakes, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't matter. People can get that information. They can get that value now, today. Okay, it might have a spelling mistake in it, but they know what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't have to be perfect, and they're not going to pull me up on it. With your blog as well, it doesn't have to be like, it's not, when you're writing blogs, it's not like writing a book, you know. It's totally different writing. So you just write as it comes out of your mind. Your writing on there doesn't have to be perfect. So people who are reading my blog will get what I'm trying to say, whether it's got a spelling mistake in it or not. So lose the idea of being perfect. So you don't have to get it concrete from the off, your brand, okay? Just get it started. Get some ideas down, get your colours, whatever. You know, your branding's got to be congruent all across your social media platforms. So have your bases there. Just understand the foundation of it and take small actionable steps every day to putting your brand forward. So understand what you've got to have in place, and I got lost connection again. Understand what you've got to have in place and start taking little actionable steps each and every day to getting your brand together and getting it out there. So what you need to do is you need to establish your message, okay? And who do you represent? Who do you as a person, what are you going to represent out there in this big wide world? And trust me guys, there's room for everybody, okay? Because people attract different people. So get your message together, what you want to portray to the world. Now, I'm talking about in the network marketing arena, really, people who are in the network marketing arena who like the idea of branding themselves opposed to branding their, using their network marketing company's branding. So if you're like selling health and well-being products, if you're selling health and well-being products, you might want to establish yourself as a health and well-being coach, okay? That's branding yourself, but being able to sell your products to your clients as well. They want to go to somebody who is specialised in health and wellness. Yes, it makes sense. So because a lot of people struggle as well when it comes to branding. How am I going to brand myself? The company's already got a brand, but you can use them products or use that company to brand yourself, but in a different niche. Yeah. So you might be in the travel business. So you might become, say, a one-stop travel agent where people can go to you and you look after their flights, their hotel, you order their taxis. It's a one-stop travel service with discount. So, can you get the idea, guys? Or you might be in the makeup business. So you might become a makeup artist. Or you might become a makeup specialist. You get people's skin tones and you make you identify what colours match best with their skin tones, etc. So it's having it as an umbrella, but going off in different niches. So think about what you love to do, okay? Because the worst thing is that when you're branding yourself, you don't want to do something that you hate. There's just no point. You don't want to brand yourself in, this would be a good idea to brand myself in that, but you actually don't enjoy doing that. Because if you don't enjoy doing something, you are not going to want to wake up in the morning and get to work. You're going to procrastinate and it's just not going to happen. So from the start, always think about branding yourself in something that you're going to enjoy for the long term, because branding yourself is a long-term vision, okay? It's not just an overnight thing. And your brand will evolve, so you can add things in over time. Okay, you can add strings to your bow all the time. But the thing is, it's you as a person opposed to your company. So think about what you love to do. Don't pick something you don't like. Okay, so if you say, for instance, you are in the health and wellness industry, and so you might want to add a bit of personal training to that brand. But if you don't like personal training or exercise, don't add that to your brand, because you're just going to hate it. You're not going to want to get up and do an hour's worth of exercise. You're certainly not going to want to train somebody else in it either. So Go with something you love right now and it will evolve, okay? So just pick that one thing. You don't have to add all of the areas of this brand. You can get them all the ideas down and like do yourself kind of like a little plan of what you would like to incorporate at different stages, but get started on one thing and the rest will evolve. My battery's low again. Wonder why that's low, because it's actually plugged in. So let's try and hurry this up now. And who do you love to work with? What types of people do you love to work with? Now, this is a real biggie because, again, you've got to work with these people. My battery thing keeps coming up. You've got to work with these people each and every day. You know, every other day, you're going to be speaking to these people. They're going to become part of your team. You've got to help them grow their businesses. Do you know what I mean? You've got to become a leader. So pick people, pick an industry or a niche that you're going to enjoy working with the people that are part of that niche, okay? And you can also craft your brand around your target market, because you'll know what, once you really start homing in on your target market, you'll naturally know from doing your research and your homework and stuff what their interests are. So say for instance, again, you know, health and wellness, if so many people in your niche market are into getting up and going and having a personal trainer, then that might be something that you want to add in to your branding. Okay, so you work out your niche markets, interests, their hobbies and stuff like that. And then you've got to have a vision, guys. You are not going to get out of this without having a vision. All great leaders have a vision. So you've got to be able to see where you're taking your business in the next 10 years. And the great thing about a vision is that it attracts people to you, okay? If you've got a vision, people want to be part of that vision. They want to come on that journey with you, especially if they haven't got a vision of their own, okay? So if you're sending out this great message, in your branding and how you're branding yourself, people will be attracted to that and they'll naturally be drawn to you because they want you to take them with them, because you know the way, you know where you're going, and it paves the way for people to be able to follow you. And people like that. And what it allows them to do is follow you and your vision and be part of that vision until they find their own vision. Okay, so it's very, very powerful. Having that vision is very, very powerful, guys. And because you inspire people, you know, if you've got this vision, people can see it, they can hear it in your message that you're giving out, and it inspires people to take action on their own life, and they want to be around people who have a clear vision. So guys, that's today. I'm going to wrap it up now because my battery is going to go. The screen's gone dark now. That's today's live on understanding your brand. I hope you got some value from it. I'm going to break it down slightly more over in my blog post that I do to accompany this live video today. So you can always pop back on and go through that later as well. But if you did get some value, then please like, comment and share as always. Pop over to my blog at www.ashleyslopez.com where I share lots more tips. Tomorrow's video is understanding your platform. So we're going to talk about different social media platforms and understanding them. And if you want to know my #1 resource that has helped me brand myself, you can go and click on the link above in this status update. And you're more than welcome to have a look at how I learned how to brand myself here on the internet. So guys, with that being said, the battery's about to go any second. I look forward to catching you all on tomorrow's video. Tip #2, understanding your platform. Have an amazing Thursday. We're nearly at the end of the week and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.